Morning everybody, how we doing? Saturday. Been busy, been playing, been having a lovely time designing the new mystery quilt ready for January. I've been on and on about this for weeks, haven't I? That I want to do and I'm going to do and I'm going to do, and I finally got round to doing it. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done 7 blocks out of 25. They're only small ones this time. So I'm really chuffed and I'm just loving it. All these lovely fabrics and playing with, and there's going to be loads more yellows as well. Yeah, I just can't wait to see this. I shouldn't be so excited about something that's my own, should I? But I'm loving it. I really am. Quite excited. There's going to be all sorts of bits and things and stuff chucked in there just because I can. Yeah, so that hopefully will be January. I usually kick them off towards the end, so I post out everything on the 20th of the month because that in my mind it sticks and I get to do it that way. So this one will start from the 20th of January, and the sign up, you can message me already even if you're that interested. But as soon as I've made the sample and I know how many fabrics and what I'm going to be using, I can then work out, and I'll put up a sign up on my shop and on UK Quilters United shop, all right, because that's where I do most of my mystery quilts from, which is, they're just fabulous. So yeah, there we go. It's very exciting. I've been having a lovely time, to the point where I suddenly realised that I needed to do a Witter block and I hadn't done one, so I've literally done a really quick one today for you all. It's come out looking far more ecclesiastical than I'd intended, but that's all right. I don't mind. Look, we've got a cross going on. Okay, so you've got, I say it, not a cross, a star. Is she a star of what's it thingy up in the sky? Yeah, diddy. I'd started off, I was just going to do the yellow, and I thought, oh, that's quite nice, and you could have lots of bits and colours into that. And then I thought, it's going to take me ages and I need to get this done. So I then drew the extra lines around it and thought, well, do you know what? You can do this in 2 ways. And I've done this a very simple way. So I've just used 2 fabrics, and I've literally just, I've done bond web applique as I usually do. And I've done a big piece of red with a piece of yellow on the top of it to get the definition. And then I've machined it. So very simple. But having said that, if you wanted to, you could make it slightly bigger, and all of these different pieces could be different fabrics, couldn't they? How cool would that be? I quite fancy, if I'd had time, but obviously I ain't got time, I'd have had a dark colour in the middle, and then I'd have started with a sort of a palish yellow, going round to stronger, coming back up to a real sort of rich red, so that you get a sort of a colour variation going around it. That would have been quite nice. I think personally it looked lovely on a blue background, but being as everything else is cream, mine stayed on cream, but I think on a blue that would have been nice with silver. Can you imagine a nice silver star going on there? That would be good. As I've done it, as I say, I've done it really simply, or you can make it difficult if you want, but don't overthink it. Do you know? And I've actually put a note on the bottom of here. What have I actually put? Don't get hung up over it being a bit wonky. Mine's very wonky, but you probably not even noticed it till I've gone, it's wonky there. Yeah, I was having a moment. I thought, yeah, no, it's wonky, it's fine, it's organic. So I've got an organic star. I think that's fabulous. If you look up in the sky at night and you see your shiny, flashy starry bits, you don't get any outline or distinct, do you? You just get a sort of smudgy, whatever, diffused look to them. Unless it happens to be the space station going over, which goes quite quickly in comparison to the rest of them. And I was there the one night for ages. I was driving down the M5 actually at the time, in the dark, on me Todd, coming back from a quilt show. I think I'd been to Harrogate, and it was like pitch black. Trundle. On my own, no traffic or anything around, and I see this really bright, and I thought, oh, is that an aeroplane? Nah, it's staying still, can't be. Trundle, trundle, trundle. That'll be a star. Trundle, trundle, trundle. And I'm like 50 miles further down, and it's like, that's only actually moved a little bit. It's got to be the space station. Had me completely flummoxed for quite a while there. But was very interesting. Yeah, there we go. So don't get hung up over it being, it's got to be exact, it's got to be, we're not piecing. If we were piecing, well then I'd have another matter on the story and it would be accurate, please folks. But we're appliquing, it's all good. It's an organic star. I like that idea. That's probably why he's yellowy, because I was thinking carrots at the time. Sorry, I always have organic carrots. That's because apparently all the nasties in the ground get absorbed into the skin on carrots more so than other vegetables. So I always have organic carrots, and I always peel them to get rid of any. It's one of those little things I've picked up somewhere along the way. It could be completely wrong, but I like that idea, and that's what I stick to. So I always have organic carrots. And now I have an organic star to go with all the other blocks. So have you all been good? Have you all been having a lovely week? I've got too much to do again. I've been busy writing patterns that have all got posted out on Thursday, which would have been month 5 of the mystery quilt that's going on at the minute, which is English Country Garden. So that's all gone off out, yeah, so that's all good. You should all be getting them today or tomorrow or Monday or whenever. I've also got the next lot all done, ready to go. 20th of December they'll get posted, but actually I'll probably post them a little bit early because I'm good like that. And that will be the final part of this mystery quilt, and that 6 month has gone so quickly, it's quite frightening. And I think this has got an awful lot to do with the situation in the country. So yeah, we're just getting that all, and I've got you a little bonus block thingy going on in the next one. All of you out there that are doing so yeah, so that's really good. But what I was also going to say is the actual quilt, the sample for English Country Garden, came back from Ambleside. Now I might have said this the other day, from Ambleside Quilting, and I am some chuffed with it, I have to say. I didn't quite know how that I would want it quilted. I generally take this up to Sarah there and I say, do what you want with it, and she does, and she's usually right. In fact, I can't say she's been wrong yet. So this has come back with a nice, I'm going to say a pantograph is apparently what it is, which is an all over design that repeats all over the quilt, and it so suits this quilt. It's fabulous. So I've got to do the binding for that one today. I should have done it the other day, but I got carried away with the new mystery quilt called Sunflowers. Did I say it was called Sunflowers? Oh, it's lovely. I can't wait. I'm really enjoying it. I've actually chucked some embroidery in there as well. Should I tell you that? I've told you now. So there's some embroidery in there, but if you don't want to do embroidery, you could do it on the machine, or you could even do it as a applique instead of embroidery altogether. That could be good. I get all a little bit hyper, I'm sorry, when things are going over and over, and it's like, I live and sleep and eat it until it's done, and it's very exciting. And I was dreaming all sorts of weird things about sunflowers last night. I'm not going to repeat any of it. Could be a bit naughty. We like sunflowers. So there we are. I'm going to say that's it for today. Not at all sure what the next block's going to be. No, I've got no idea. I've had several suggestions from other people. Some of them I've already covered. So if any of you've got any, I want a whatever block, just say, and I'll see, can I put something together that will suit the size and what we're doing. All right. Although I do tend to be a little bit complicated. They don't have to be complicated. I don't always want them complicated, hence today's. Yeah, see, I've even put a dotted line down the middle of that one, because you could have half one colour, half the other colour, and then repeat the opposites with the backgrounds. That could look quite good. Have it in just 2 fabrics, but a middle and a background, then a middle and a background. That could be good, opposites. I quite like the idea of that as well. And in fact, the other thing that could look good, right, says you've got a big one there. You could do some smaller ones and put them in the background. That would be nice. Have a whole flock of them. A flock of organic stars. Oh dear, there we go. What would you call multiple stars? It's a constellation, isn't it? You could have an organic constellation, folks. That would be interesting. There we are. 3 things to say. Exercise, tidy. Make sure everybody's all right, okay? Now go off and be lovely.